and welcome to my podcast. My name is Sally, and I am Wooldiaries on Instagram and on Ravelry. There is a Wooldiaries podcast group on Ravelry as well if you want to go join. Basically, I just post the episodes. It's not a chatty group. So today's the 22nd of October. Can you freaking believe it? It's almost flippin' time for Halloween, and then it's nearly Christmas. I'm so not ready. Anywho, welcome. Today, the temperature it's actually quite a decent day today. It's 12 to 28, which is 53.6 to 82.4 Fahrenheit. Last week, the heat wave continued. We melted again, but it seems this week it has calmed down. Okay, so the way I look is a little bit like I've just woken up. I haven't. I've been up since, well, my hubby's not here. He's in Cape Town. So we were supposed to be up, and Matthew was supposed to be at school by 6 o'clock this morning for early morning training, swimming. We only got up at 6:30. And if we leave later than 7, the boys are late for school, even though we live 5 minutes away. The traffic is so horrendous that Deacon, who starts school at 20 to 8, doesn't make it. We left at, what was it? 7:02. Yeah. We did make it. We must have just caught a break in the traffic where the traffic hadn't started building yet. They made it to school by 7:15. And then, because when I came home, the traffic was horrific getting to school. Coming home, it's nothing. There's no traffic coming home. So, yeah. So I'm looking a little bit, I've been awake since 6:30 this morning. Normally I'm awake at 5:30, but I don't normally have to get myself ready. I ensure the boys are ready, and I pack lunches and all that kind of stuff. But I relied on Sparky to wake us up this morning, because normally he demands his breakfast at 5 o'clock in the morning. And the bugger didn't. He was fast asleep at 6:30 this morning when Deacon walked in and went, "Mom, I think we're late." Yes. So, tomorrow I will be setting an alarm on my phone. So we are not late. So, let's get into the sports. We had quarterfinals weekend for the World Cup Rugby World Cup. So first up was South Africa against Wales, and I was so nervous. I cannot tell you how nervous I was for this game. It could have gone either way. Before it started, I wasn't 100% sure that South Africa was going to win or that South Africa was going to lose. On paper, South Africa has beaten Wales more. But then again, Wales during the World Cup they had so many injuries, but yet they'd come back and won their game. So I was a bit nervous about. The World Cup seems to bring out different types of teams. Sorry, I've got something stuck in my teeth. It's really annoying me. But South Africa did beat Wales. Whoop, whoop. Happy dance. We beat them 23-19. The next game up was New Zealand against France. I stopped watching. Why? Because I don't think France even arrived, or they sent their D team or their E team. because New Zealand, I stopped watching after I think it was the 5th or the 6th try New Zealand scored. Yeah, they beat them 62-13. So basically, I saw all 13 points that France put on the board, and that was it. France never put another point on the board, and I stopped watching just after halftime. Then the third game was Ireland against Argentina, and again, I wasn't sure which one was going to win, because Ireland is a strong team. They've won the Six Nations twice in a row. I think I might have said 3 times before, but I was wrong. They've won it twice in a row. So I wasn't too sure. However, Argentina, they were fantastic. It was, for me, the best game I've seen Argentina play. It was awesome. They won 43-20. They played with all their heart and all their soul. They played so well. And then the fourth game was Australia versus Scotland. Now, Australia won 35-34. Now, Scotland didn't really arrive. But then neither did Australia. To be fair, Australia were not playing at their best. And they won after full time with the penalty that was awarded to them. Now, Scotland are moaning, and their captain was very unsportsmanlike at the end, and said, made a comment about how everything else had gone to the TMO, which is the TV match official, but the last call hadn't been taken to the TMO. All I want to say to Scotland is, please remember last World Cup when you took South Africa out because of a decision that the ref made. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. So it's karma. What comes around goes around. So this weekend, did you figure it out? The semi-finals are all Southern Hemisphere. There are no Northern Hemisphere teams whatsoever in the semi-finals, all clearly, and the final of the World Cup now. Says something for Northern Hemisphere rugby, doesn't it? That not one team could make it. Anyway, I say nothing. Southern Hemisphere rocks. So this weekend, South Africa plays against New Zealand. I'm not sure. To be honest, I said last week that the only way New Zealand isn't going to win this is if the entire team, reserves, bench, the whole squad that's there gets gastro, or gets lost and doesn't arrive at the stadium. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, it's also the World Cup. It could go anyway. South Africa could, I don't know, but these two teams, they play each other so often. New Zealand has a better track record against South Africa. Since the last World Cup, we've played them 9 times and we've only won twice. I don't know. And then the second one is Argentina against Australia. And the way that Argentina played and the way that Australia played last weekend, my money's on Argentina. However, Australia is normally stronger and more dominant than Argentina is. So again, who knows? Who knows? My money is still on a New Zealand-Australia final, and then the runner-up game is going to be South Africa against Argentina. And they beat us this year, so I don't know. My Protea boys are playing in India still. They are currently doing the ODI series, which is the one-day international, which is 50 overs. They played again on Sunday, and they won by 18 runs. Well done. I didn't watch. Where was I on Sunday? Oh, I wasn't anywhere, but I was clearing out Deacon's bedroom. That's right. I got to be in my bonnet, and we sorted out Deacon's bedroom. We're not finished. We still got to do more this weekend. But just from what we've done, oh, I'm so much happier. He builds all these Lego things, and then he keeps them up on his, he has to have them out on display. He can't pack them away. He's like, no, I'm not packing them away. And his bedroom was like walking through Crystal Palace. You didn't want to touch anything in case something fell down. You didn't want to open the windows in case the curtains blew the... No, I had enough. Couldn't dust his bedroom properly because dare you break one of them. So I had enough. I didn't break them down. We just got boxes and we've packed them away. And I've said he can have 3 out at a time. And that's it, finished. So, and there can't be 3, well, there are 3 that are a bit fragile. All of them are fragile. You touch them in the wrong place and they all fall apart. But they can't be... I can't have pieces off of them. So if there's a person, then the person must be inside the spaceship. Like he's got Benny's spaceship from the Lego movie, and he's got the police cruiser from the Lego movie, and all the people need to be inside. You can't have the people outside. They must be inside, please. I don't want all these pieces all over the show. What was I saying? Sidetrack. Yes, so we won by 18 runs, which means South Africa leading the ODI series 2 games, 2-1. And we're playing again today at 10 o'clock, which is in half an hour. So best I get my energy and get this all done. So this week I don't have any foes. I have a whip and some pose. I have my October socks, which I'm still not finished because it's hashtag blanket madness week. So I've been knitting on all the blanket. No, just one. Just one of my blankets this time around. So let me finish this needle and then I can show you my Halloween socks. The yarn was dyed by Wendy, Awesomeness of Yarn Stash PMB. Last week I said I didn't know what it was. Wendy did get in touch with me. It is 40% merino, no, 60% merino, 40% nylon that she managed to get her hands on from her mill. So it is an awesome, it's black, green, orange and purple, and I am on the leg, almost. I'll have these finished by next week because I'll do these during the rugby because I found I can't do my squares during the rugby because concentration. So I'll finish these before next week. And I've got knitting group on Saturday, so good. It's not going to be enough. I might have to cast on another set of socks. That's okay because it's October too. And so far in October I've only done 1 pair. No, do not start another row because you need to show these people your blanket madness. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, so I did show last week. I do have a hoe. And that is living in my bag that I made myself for our Halloween. And it is witches. I love it. And it's got a skull charm on it that Susie Bears gave me, and she gave me 2. So Sally Jane got the other one, and that is I'm so bad at this. It's like I've never done this before, you know. These are socks. It was my month to do the Sally and Sally sock club. So I did that for us. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I think I say this every month. Every month is my favorite until the following month comes. So, what have we done? I am doing this month, I decided that I wanted to finish what I had for, I bought, okay, let's get a bit organized here. I bought, no, hashtag blanket magnets. I am doing the sock square, the sock yarn square by Shannon Geddes pattern, which is the same as the barn raising pattern, but you don't have to buy the whole book because this pattern is free. I don't know what size needles I'm doing it on because they're my Knit Pros and the number has worn off. So I don't know. And I haven't measured them on the needle gauge, and I haven't written it in Ravelry yet. So I don't know what size I'm doing. These ones that live in the bag. I am doing this blanket out of these totally cute little balls that you get. They're Regia, and it's called My First Regia. And I can show you one because I bought 2 of this colorway. I don't know why. And they are 25 grams. So stinking cute. And they are, I don't know if it says what they are. It is sock yarn. It does have nylon in it. Oh, 75% virgin wool and 25% polyamide, which is nylon. So these ones. And I bought one of each colorway, except for this one I bought 2. Don't know why. And I'm making my squares. My squares are, I get to 20 plus the corners. There's 1 stitch for the corner. And then I cast off. And I have done 9 this week so far. And they're all my favorite every time I do them. So I've done this one, which is like very, very baby colored one. I have done this one, which is purples and white. I have done this blue one. This blue one's got mistakes on it, but I'm not bothered. Not bothered. I haven't blocked any of my squares. I need to block them, and I'll tell you why just now when I'm finished showing you. This is blues with, there you go, with creams and some brown in it. It's quite nice. Solid, like, I call this a lavender color. That's my lavender. This one reminds me of Cape Town. Why does this remind me of Cape Town? Because this reminds me of Sally Jane of the Pink Hair Girl Knits and her daughter Rachel. This one's got pink and orange for Sally Jane. And it's got yellow and blue for Rachel. Oh, that's quite a nice section over there with all the colours. Then I've got a plain light blue one. I've got this bright pink one with some orange and green in it. And then I've got a pale pink one, and I've got a bright pink one. So now what I need to do, I need to block them all because I have finished all the colorways that you get with the in the what's it called? My First Regia line. So here are all my other squares that I've done. So I've done all of these. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24 squares I've done. I need to block them all now. Why do I need to block them? Because yesterday when I laid them out of my bed, unblocked, to go over the top of my bed, which is what I'm aiming for. I like to make my blankets bigger rather than smaller. I've only got 2 rows, but that's unblocked, so they're all curled up, so you can't really see. So I want to block them and then lay them out to my bed and see what the status is. Now what I'm going to do is, with my baggie of leftovers that I have, because now each of them, it's not enough to do another one. I have tried. It isn't enough to do another one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split all my, it's just in a failed bag attempt that I made. I'm going to split them all into solids and then the variegated. And I'm going to do like a solid in the middle and then a variegated on the outside, then a variegated in the middle and a solid on the outside. Just so that I can get some more squares, and hopefully I'll get another 24 that way. We'll see. That's the plan. So I've got 9 so far. I'd like to get 14. That means 2 a day. Can you tell I'm behind though? Because it ends on Saturday, the 24th. And today is Thursday, so I should have had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now, how's my maths? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I should have had 12, and I've only got 9. So I am 3 short. I have no foes. No foes. Nothing. What I do have, and I didn't show it last week, and I do need to apologize to Elaine, because I said I was going to. However, I packed it away, and that's why I didn't. So Elaine went to London, and naughty Elaine bought me stuff. Elaine is from Pietermaritzburg. And I got an awesome card. It says, just for you. And she thinks it's hysterical that I have fetched my children in my pajamas. I have fetched my children in my slippers. I often fetch my children in my slippers. I don't have to get out the car anymore. They're old enough. They come to me. They know I'm not going to go to them. So she wrote on there, Sally PJJ, because I wear my PJJs. Oh, and the one time I said PJJ on the podcast and she thought I said something else. We won't say what, Taylor. She included these lovely gift tags that came with twine. Beautiful gift tags. They've got a hole punched in them, so you just thread the twine through there. Then there's going to be some crinkling, people, because I wasn't prepared. She found fabric for me. Take this out, people. Looks like, I want to say she got me a yard because they don't sell meters in the UK, and it's Rose and Hubble Fabrics. I haven't seen that one before. I'll have to go Google that. All the skulls, all the skulls, all the skulls. All my bags are going to be skulls, and people are going to look at me really weird when I haul out my knitting bags and they're all skulls. But that's fine. Look at me weird. So that actually needs to go back in the baggie, because I like the fact that they come in with the baggies. Very clever. See, it comes in a little baggie. Then, so not just one, but 2. Oh, needles. Sorry. Needles need to go back in the right bag. More crinkling. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, I never noticed this. Now you do open it up. Oh, edges. Look at this one. I never noticed that the roses had skulls on them as well. Oh, I love it. I love it. And let's see if the salvage says who this is. No. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. That's no biggie. I love it. I love it. Whoosh. And I'm guessing this is a yard as well, because I think they don't do meters when they sell their fabrics. I think it's yards. Yards. So that'll be interesting, because then I don't know, I can see how much I get out of it. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm having a week off. I'm not sewing this week. I'm having a week off. Balloons. Deacon got a balloon making animal kit thing at the weekend, and I've got balloon animals all over the house. I think that's it, eh? You people, sorry. I know it's only 25 minutes, but call it 26, but I don't think there's much else that I have to say. No, I don't. Oh, one thing. Sorry, that was loud. One thing. South Africans. Yarn in a Barn, Hilda. We have our very own local is lekker, proud to be South African spinning wheel. Go check out her Facebook page. Go check out her website, Yarn in a Barn, or it's all down the bottom. And go check it out. It's absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of her, and for having the initiative to do it. It must have taken ages. The prototypes, the testing. One of the ladies from our knitting group has tested one, and she fell in love, and she's ordered it, and apparently it's nearly ready. They're all handmade. Yeah, so go check it out. Freaking awesome. I'm like proudly South African. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, yes. I've given up my British heritage. They let me down so much. Okay, so have a fantastic week, people. And I will catch you next week, my China beans. Before I go, I always forget. And somebody always reminds me. Remember, if you want to see progress, knit on one thing. Tot ziens.